Hey readers, it's Anne, and I'm here to tell you about our February 2022 Modern Mrs. Darcy book club selection. It is The Unseen World by Liz Moore. Now, if you haven't read her work, perhaps you're familiar with her more recent mystery, Long Bright River, which won a whole bunch of awards and ended up on bestseller lists. I am really excited to visit this 2016 novel with you this month. The story centers a 12-year-old girl in Boston. Her name is Ada Sebelius, and she lives with her father there, her single father. He is a brilliant scientist, and he's convinced Ada is a prodigy. He is planning on her teaching her to follow in his footsteps one day. He's homeschooling her to that end, in fact. But what David knows that Ada does not is that he has begun to feel unwell. In fact, he has Alzheimer's, and he is making plans for Ada to carry on in his absence. Even though David has begun to come to terms with his encroaching illness and has begun to make those plans, he runs out of time and he never gets to tell his daughter the truth about what's happening to him or about his own identity and why he is not the person that he has claimed to be for all these years. Now, the story goes from 1980s Boston back and forth in time between 2009 California, when Ada, working in her father's field, receives a visit from an old friend that sets her on a journey in which she will have to rely on everything her father ever told her to decode the clues that he left about his past. There is so much to appreciate in this story. It's family history and saga, a little bit of historical fiction as we go back in time to the 40s and 50s, and even to the 20s and 30s in Kansas to get bits and pieces from David's past as Ada tries to piece them together. It's an interesting meditation on an unusual childhood, and it feels like a bit of an adventure ride, of a scavenger hunt, as Ada goes off on her quest to figure out what really happened, using everything her father ever taught her about coding and computers and decryption to unearth his secrets. Something else I really loved about this book is the strong neighbors, friends, and found family that you see in these pages as they support Ada, and how that does and doesn't continue to support her as she moves into her younger adulthood. This is going to be so wonderful to read together. There is so much to talk about. Our flight pick for this month is Robin Sloan's YA mystery, adventure, love letter to the written word, Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore. Oh, this is about an unemployed Silicon Valley tech worker who gets a job at Mr. Penumbra's bookstore and discovers that there's this strange shelf that has books on it that hold more secrets than he ever imagined. And it combines elements of mystery, friendship, and adventure, and also kind of explores the conflict between technology and old print books. But it is a really fun ride and a nice change of pace and tone from our main pick, The Unseen World. It's going to be a great month, readers. I can't wait to read with you. I'll see you in the forums. Happy reading, everyone.